Hey y'all, it is Mike and Amanda Paul.
What up?
We wanted to do a little video from the comfort of our living room
Yes,
on
comfort.
our new couch.
We're going to try not to fall asleep.
Right. So we wanted to do a little review of week 1 of Shift Shop.
Week 1.
So we wanted to go ahead and give a little disclaimer that we did week 1 twice.
We did. As you watched the last video, you know that already. If you're a
Maybe
good
we-
subscriber and viewer, click down below and subscribe. You would know this already.
But no shaming people if they didn't.
No shame. If you're just finding us, that's okay. Subscribe now, and then you'll know when the next one comes out, and you'll be caught up.
This is true.
It's like missing your soaps. You can't miss out.
Ooh, can't miss your soaps.
Hit the VCR, put in the little code on the TV Plus, or was that what they called it? The TV Plus code in the TV guide?
I didn't have cable.
Is that even still a thing?
I didn't have
Does
cable.
anybody know what I'm talking about?
I didn't
Hello.
have a cable.
You didn't have a cable?
I didn't have cable at all. We had the antenna.
Antenna.
No, it wasn't even electric.
Oh, you had to
I had
adjust
to
yourself.
Mama would holler out the window and we'd be outside moving it around.
There you go, folks. That's
know.
life. Moves pretty fast. Every now and then you got to stop and take a look around and adjust your antenna.
Okay, this is not becoming a short video because,
It's not.
because you're babbling about TV Guide. So this was our second round of
Week
week
one.
one. Okay, so we're going to review a little bit about it. So I think that we should talk about the meal plan first.
Sure.
Okay, and so Mike and I are on 2 different meal plans because the meal plans are done by your weight and if you're a guy or a girl and
Correct.
blah, 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 blah.
So you're on plan C,
And he's on plan D.
plan D.
Which means that we get some of the most calories.
Yes.
Okay, and obviously we have ways to go, but we're
Yes,
moving.
We're getting there.
So the biggest thing about this meal plan, and we've talked about it before in that video we talked about before, is that you have limited carbs. And the carbs that you do get are very specific carbs.
Like
so
one small baked potato.
like a small
Or
baked
yam.
potato or sweet potato or black beans was one of the options that we
Legumes,
had,
yes.
legumes. And so those were kind of the carbs that you had, like no bread and no processed stuff. Of course, we don't do processed anyway,
No,
but
not really.
just saying. So, and then of course, as you move into week 2, they take away legumes.
Beans are gone.
Beans are gone.
No beans.
And then you are starting to increase your protein and some of your fruits go away.
Mhm.
So you're decreasing some of those sugars
Sugars.
that you have. But this week it was hard, not gonna lie. I think we both struggled a little bit with
We did.
cravings. I will say that, I've been eating clean for 4 months now, and this was the first time I really had an issue with some pretty distinct cravings for bread and things like that because I've been eating some sprouted grain bread and things like that. So,
Yeah.
but I think it's good to tighten in on the meal plan. I think that it really gives you the fuel that you need. I have not found myself to be hungry.
I haven't either, and that's saying a lot because normally, when I've been on diets before, I stayed hungry.
He's a hangry beast,
And
y'all.
I'm not good when I'm hungry. I'm really
No.
not. But throughout most of this, there's been some spells. But what helped me a lot, and this is, think of it what you will, having the Shakeology every day really does help.
It really
Really
curbs
does.
cravings. I really noticed that in the beginning when I started Shakeology back 4 months ago. But for Mike, he just started Shakeology. So
Yeah.
he started Shakeology about the time that we started Shift Shop.
Yeah.
And
about 2
so
weeks ago.
for him, he's noticing that initial onset of how it kind of helps curb the cravings for
like
things.
I haven't had any today. I kind of craving some stuff. So
And he's totally
we get-
got to get on the horse with that.
when we get done here, gonna get some Shake-O.
Sure, and so a lot of fresh fruits. I know that we are running through fresh fruit and greens like they
Greens.
are going out of style.
I'm in Meyer, I think, every 3 days.
Buying greens.
Buying greens.
We don't have a huge fridge, and so
Yeah.
that's been kind of a thing. I know that planning ahead for your meals has been very key. And I know that with other meal plans, I've been able to figure things out to be able to eat out. that's not really a good option because you can't control how they prepare the food or
Right.
if the green beans are going to have meat in them or different things like that. So you really got to be dedicated to eat at home. And I have done some videos, and we may put them up on the site, about some different options for like meal prepping tricks.
Yeah.
I may put them up there on the site for you guys. I've done a few videos in our kitchen. So that's kind of the basics of the meal plan. Drink lots of water. Make sure you're getting your hydration in because you are sweating your
Took us.
ASS off
Took us.
in your workouts.
I'll bleep that out later.
Awesome. Beep. So you are definitely sweating.
Yeah.
And so, for sure. The other big change that we have made is that I have committed to getting up early with the hubster to
Yep.
work out
We're working out in the
because he
morning
wanted the
together.
motivation, and so we're working out together. And we will have to give you a tour at some point of our space so that you can know we do not have a big space.
We don't have a big space. We have to adjust, and we have to, move
And
stuff
so
around sometimes.
we're doing it. I do it kind of over here to the side, and he does it in the main living
kind of
room
in the
space.
main living room, but sometimes I have to kind of go diagonal over to the front door for
And
stuff.
it's just all about being committed to what you need to do.
Right.
And so,
And getting it done, even when you don't feel like it.
We had said initially we weren't going to work out together, but we've decided that works out better, even though he gets really ticked off with me whenever I'm really encouraging him to get it together.
Because I'm still at the point, y'all, where I'm doing this because I want the results at the end. I'm still at the point, and you may be here too, where this is not something that is fun for me. It is not something I look forward to. It is not something I find any enjoyment in. But I know that there are results that I want on the other side of it, and people keep telling me, at some point, you will enjoy it, you'll find stuff you like, and it'll go, I'm trying my best to believe them. Right now, I don't.
I will say that I feel better when I work out, and that's what I push for, is I push for that feeling better when I work out. Of course, I've been 4 months really committed to this. Only very few days have I not done something. And those have been days where there's been something drastic going on. So,
But, we're seeing benefits already.
yes.
Since I started, I'm down, not in 1 week, mind you. Since I started on Shift Shop 2 weeks ago, I'm down 12 pounds. Amanda's lost some more weight since we started on Shift Shop.
Altogether, I've lost 6.6 pounds, I think,
so.
since we started Shift Shop, and I'm down, I think, like 6 or 7 inches. Like,
Since
I've
we
had
started
some
Shift
good.
Shop.
I've had some good results. Now on to the exercise program. So this is the thing that people have a lot of questions about. We do have a post on the blog that is what is Shift Shop, that gives you kind of a little bit of an idea about what it is, but this is just kind of our experiences doing the program. So there are you switch between 2 main exercise programs. So day 1, 3, and 5, you do
It's a cardio.
It's
called
a speed workout. So it was speed 25 for these week 1s. And so you have the agility markers. You have a marker that's 2 to 3 paces apart.
You
do
jump
exercise
some,
between the
slides,
2. Yes, jumping, sliding, lunging.
moving between the 2, moving back and forth.
There's a lot of things that deal a lot with agility, and I think that goes back to Chris Downing's background with football and things like that. So there's a lot of different things that are going on in that. And I will tell you, Mike and I are modifying a lot of things, and sometimes we have to modify the modifier.
Yep.
And there's no shame in that game, y'all.
And sometimes
you do what you do.
You gotta modify the modifier, and sometimes you gotta stop for a second and catch your breath.
Yes.
But don't stop. Take a pause, and then get right back into it.
Because if you take a pause longer than the wife thinks that you should,
you get yelled at.
I don't yell at you, but I'm like, come on, babe, come on, get up. So, so that's the speed workout, and it's 25 minutes. Then there is a strength workout. And you actually don't have to use a lot of weight in this. He actually suggests a medium to light dumbbell. I had worked up to a 10-pound dumbbell in my regular workouts that I had been doing with Sean Week and with 21 Day Fix and the different programs I have been doing, I have been using a 10-pound dumbbell. So I started out the program with 5 pounds because Mike had the 10s.
Yeah. She's got 10s now. I'm
I
still
went
on
out
10.
and I went out and bought 10s because I wasn't feeling the soreness I felt like I should have felt in my muscles and stuff. So I went ahead and bought another pair of 10s just so that way I felt like I was getting a good workout on my arms.
I'm feeling the soreness.
I'm feeling the soreness now with 10s. But I'm telling you, like, even the people in the program are using 5s and 8s and 10s.
Yeah.
Like, there's no shame
There's
in that
only,
game.
even
Like,
the guys the guys that are in the program who are really ripped,
I don't think that I've even seen anybody using maybe 20,
maybe
25.
25.
And I'm
that's
talking
it.
about dudes who are like ripped.
Well, Chris himself is pretty doggone big.
Yeah, and I think he's not
using maybe 25.
Maybe.
20 or 25.
So we had speed and we have strength, and then when you get to day 4, you add in core. So you add in an extra 10-minute core workout. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a beast.
The core work is intense. I will tell you that this is probably the most intense core workout I've done.
It's only 12 minutes.
With 21 Day Fix and with Sean Week. Sean Week was hard ab-wise, but this core workout works some problem areas, I think, for me. That lower ab areas where I really struggle.
Swimmers.
Okay, Mike really struggles with the swimmer thing. I don't find this very difficult. He really struggles with it. It makes him gag a lot, and so I have to holler at him and tell him he's not going to throw up, that it's mind over matter. Yeah, I totally do that. I'm not being very supportive in those moments.
It's belly over floor is what the problem is. And the floor is fighting back against the belly, and the belly is losing.
So there's some difficult moves for sure. So so we have the core, and then on day 7 you can choose to do a rest day,
which I do not recommend.
No, or you can do a mobility day. And the reason why we don't recommend resting on day 7, your muscles are sore from the things that you've been doing this week. You need mobility for the stretching, and it is some really hardcore stretching. I've done some different stretching things. I've done some different yoga things. This is hardcore stretching. If you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, it's cool, but if you want to, I'm Mrs. Mandaloo. I'm pretty funny. So I hurt my sciatic
Pretty bad.
during round 1.
Like, she was in the floor crying, y'all.
And that's not me. I'm a chronic migraine sufferer. I deal with pain well.
She's pretty hardcore.
And so, laying on the floor crying week 1. And so I've been dealing with going to the chiropractor and things like that, so that I could continue to work out. The only thing that I have not done as much of this week is burpees, because the chiropractor told me no burpees. But I'm telling you, I so needed these stretches today to really work out my quads and my calves and my lats, and because my shoulders and stuff have been really sore. Didn't help I got Botox this week for my migraines. But you really need that stretching, and it's only 20 minutes. No, it's 12. Is that what you said?
No, it's 20 minutes. 12
20 minutes.
is core.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
You've got 20 minutes on a Sunday to stretch.
That's why she recommends not resting on Sunday. Here's why I recommend not resting on Sunday. For those of us out there who are not very far along in our exercise and reclaiming our life journey, you don't need to take any days off. Because when you do, it is that much harder for you to get started again the next day. I went through that last week. We didn't do the workout on Sunday last week. We just took a rest day, and when Monday came around, y'all, I was pissed. I was angry.
We'll bleep that out later.
Pissed. Angry.
He really was.
Because I had to get up and do it again, and my body had already gotten back into the mode after just one day of I'm not doing that. I'm done. I'm not doing it. So last Monday was incredibly difficult for me to get started again. And I got it done, but I didn't give my best effort. I wasn't putting forth everything I could, but I got it done.
You know, I think that, I know I don't like to quote they very often. I don't they. But
They,
they
yeah.
say that it takes 21 days to create a habit.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that a lot of Beachbody programs are 21 days with that concept in mind. You can't stop. It's so important. I'm 4 months in. I will tell you, I've had to take a few days off. I had a really bad migraine cycle at the beginning of July and had to take a few days off. And it was hard for me to come back and get to it and get on track and do what I wanted to do. Guys, if you want it, you've got to work for it. And this program is really stretching us mentally. I like Chris as a trainer.
Yep.
He's really got great energy. He's really positive. He really pushes you. He's a lot like Shaun T in that he does a lot of really talking to you on the level of, I'm going to feed you mentally as well as
Yep.
push you physically.
Lots of
And
encouragement.
I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that because that's what I love about Shaun T. Shaun T makes me so mad, but I can't hate him because I love the message that he brings.
Yep.
And so, guys, I'm telling you, this program is amazing. It's going to do amazing things for people. I know that it's already really helped us. I think that doing this together as a couple has been one of the coolest things because I've been doing this for myself for 4 months, and so to have him with me the last week and a half, 2 weeks has been really cool because we've been there to support each other.
It's been really cool having her working out with me in the morning because even though she really ticks me off while we're working out, and it's not because she's been trying to tick me off, she's trying to help me keep going. It's been very nice to have that encouragement and have my best friend right there next to me struggling right along.
It also
been
pushes
great.
him because it really makes him mad that I can do more than he can.
Yeah, when she says, like, why are you modifying? What are you modifying for?
Bear cross.
So then I have to do then I have to do more push-ups than she can do, or as
Right.
many burpees as she can do.
Right.
And she did 6 the other day, and I did 6. So,
I did 6 with my sciatic being messed up.
yeah. So, but that's okay. 'Cause
So
I did
I
6
think
too.
I think that what we should do right now, and we're gonna shake on it. You all are our witnesses.
Can we shimmy on it?
No,
Okay.
I don't shimmy. I need to do a video of us trying to do country heat or something, and you'll know why we say
No.
things not shimmying. If you want to see me try to do exercise moves on video, you should totally join my Facebook group. That's going to happen. Starts August. Oh gosh, it starts beginning of August.
Start sometime in August.
And I'm going to be doing some videos of the workouts to give some people a sneak peek. So let's do a shake on it commitment for how many modified burpees we're going to do at the end of week 3.
End of week 3.
At the end of week 3.
All right, week 3.
So we've got 2 more weeks. So how many modified burpees do you think that you can do?
I'll open the betting with 10.
I bet I can do 12.
I will see your 12 and raise you one more. 13.
15. 15.
15.
15. They're not going to be pretty.
No.
And they're modified.
And they're modified.
15 modified burpees. If you don't get 15, what do I get?
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Yeah, if you got some ideas, let us know.
Yes.
But this is totally a bet, y'all.
15.
Because burpees are his nemesis.
Yeah. Swimmers are my nemesis.
I would say that we would video the burpees, but he gags so bad that I don't want to subject you all to it. It's bad enough I got to deal with
Yep.
it. We may video it and then put like clown music over top of it or something. So,
That'd be good.
15.
15.
In one
4 weeks.
setting. not
of course.
not like
Not broken
over the
up
course
into-
of a day.
Not broken up into 5 or 6 sessions.
You gotta do this stuff with him because he'll try to figure out ways to like manipulate things because he likes to win.
I do like to win.
12, 13 years, yeah, I know this dude.
So that's Shift Shop week 1.
Stay tuned. I'm also going to be, like I told you, I've got a video about some meal prep tips.
Yeah.
So we'll probably throw that up on the site. And I will promise that I'm going to write a blog post this week about some stuff. I've got my mind on some things that we can
And
talk
hey,
about.
listen, after we finish this 3-week round of Shift Shop, we're going to do it again.
We're committing to 2
We're
rounds
going to do
of
2
this.
full rounds of Shift Shop.
2 full rounds of Shift Shop. So please don't think that you can't join us because
I'll
we
be
are
anytime.
down for a round 2. You can absolutely join us at any point, and if you want to do a couple rounds of round 1 of week 1 until we get done, that's cool
Go
with
ahead.
us. But you can start anytime, and we are down, and we will be there with you through it.
Yeah.
We will do a challenge group. We will post for you every day. We will give you encouragement. If I need to FaceTime with you during the workout and tell you, get up, why are you modifying like I do with him, let me know.
We can do it.
We got this, y'all. We are here for you. If you want to do this, we're down, and we want to do it with you.
Yeah.
Because we know how awesome it feels to start taking back the control of your life, and we want that for you, y'all.
Absolutely.
15 burpees, dude.
15 burpees. If you like this video or anything we shared with you, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button, give it the thumbs up, and share this with somebody if you think they need to see it. If you know they're struggling with something, if you've got family members that need help and encouragement, we'd love to share it with them, and connect with us on Facebook, on our blog at mikeandamandapaull.com.
Or on Instagram.
Or
I'm
on
Mrs.
Instagram.
Mandaloo.
She's at Mrs. Mandaloo. I'm at I am Mike Paul. Reach out to either one of us, both of us. We'd love to connect with you and help you get started taking your life back like we decided to do. See y'all next time.